What's going on, everybody? This is your boy, the Sebastian Alexander Bonet, and you can call me, I forgot what to say, sorry, you can call me as Rhoyally, and welcome to another episode of Rhoyally Fucked. Hopefully your day is going well, but I came to talk about Girl, Season 13 of the multi-Emmy award-winning Rupaul's Drag Race. So, this is going to be very, very short because it was very, very lackluster. So, as we know, we got a trailer a couple of weeks ago, maybe about a month and a half to 2 months ago, with all of the girls. So, going down, we got Meek, Candy Muse, Lala Ree, Olivia Lux, Simone, who was Cunty and Pussy, Tina Burner, Denali, Elliott with 2 T's, Joey J, Kamara Hall, Rose, Tamisha, Iman, come on, Will, and Utica Queen. So, these are the girls for season 13. Now, for those that may be just tuning into me, I am Sebastian Bonet. I'm from the legendary House of Bonet, where my mother is Jasmine Bonet, and my father is Mr. Ty Nolan, multi-pageant winners and title holders, and I am their child who has only one title. But neither here nor there. I did pageantry. I'm taking a hiatus, but I'm probably coming back. You may know the last name because my cousin, Miss Trinity Kardashian Bonet, was on, I don't know what season, but she was on RuPaul's Drag Race. What, season 9? I think it was, or maybe 6, 7, 8. I'm gonna just call all the numbers, bitch. But this episode was very lackluster. One thing that I do like is how they're dividing the girls up into some kind of team, the pork chop team for some odd reason. The girls are coming back 2 by 2, honey, just like on Noah's Ark, honey. They're coming in 2 by 2. And they are thinking, or were thinking, because this is past tense, that, they are the first ones in the workroom, honey. And then Mama Ru comes on the screen and pretty much says, bitch, meet me on the main stage. And so you have Michelle Visage, or we call the Grey Grand Dame. We have Carson Kressley, who is losing that weight. And then we have, oh girl, who am I forgetting? Hold on, let me go back up. Not Carson Kressley. Carson Kressley, the style superstar. And then Ross Matthews, honey, that's losing that weight. On the main stage. So they kind of introduce themselves, and this is literally the entire episode. They introduce themselves, they ask a question about the look. What are you bringing? What are you giving? What are you serving? Are you serving face? Are you serving mug? What are you serving? And then Mama Ru presents, goes on to say, well, bitch, the time has come for you to lip sync for your life. And the girls are looking like, well, hold on now, bitch, I just got here. These ain't even my lip syncing shoes. These my, walking tipping shoes. And they on stage looking like, hey now ho, this ain't had none of this shit go. That rhyme, and that was a poem. Hey now ho, this ain't had none of this shit go. I sound like Jennifer Lewis. My name is Jennifer with one eye. But anyways, lost my train of thought. I think it's all the voices in my head. But they proceed to lip sync for your life. And Mama Ru says, Shantae, you stay, my dear. You have gotten the pork chop. They did that shit all night long. What I did didn't sound like a pig. Hold on. No, hold on. I'm trying to sound like a pig, bitch, but it's not happening. No. Okay. I'm done. I'm trying to sound like a pig, bitch, doing that. Okay, no, I'm done. Okay. In my head, I'm doing the bitch, but my mouth ain't neat what my head said. But she gave the girls the pork chops, and she said, sachet away. Now, I'm talking about this not only because I know, now I'm not going to sit here like Tanisha Iman, because I always eat the Tanisha is the mama. Tanisha who paints. They both paint, but child, ooh, Jacksonville. Come on, Tanisha. Oh, girl, hold on. What am I saying? Girl, my stomach hurt. Tanisha paints for the gods, but her mama, Tamisha, is an old school girl. This old broom still sweet. Shout out to Joe Jackson. Rest in peace. I got that from him. Now, I think with him or Paula Sinclair, but I heard it from Joe Jackson. But anyway, I do not agree that, who did Tamisha go up against? Was it Simone? Who did she go up against? I don't agree that Tanisha got the chop. Now, one thing I did not like, and I'm going to tag Tamisha in this. I didn't like them shoulder pads. I'm sitting on this stool, y'all. My ass going to sleep and then my balls starting to tingle. So I'm sorry. This stool is so uncomfortable, bitch. I got to get me a better chair. Or sit lower or something, because this is uncomfortable as fuck sitting on this. I didn't like them shoulder pads. I didn't like them. Well, let me say it like this. Probably because she had to lip sync in that. That is probably why. I didn't mind the look as far as coming into the workroom. It was a cute look, but she didn't know she had to lip sync, bitch. And so I don't think that would have been her perfect outfit for lip syncing. The shoulder pads are right here, honey, giving you dynasty tees, bitch. Them broad shoulder pads. Dominique Devereaux, or Mrs. Alexis Carrington, giving you old school drag. And that's literally what it is, honey. I don't know about that. It's giving you very much old school drag. But I didn't care for it during the lip sync, because I think it restricted her movement, because Tanisha can dance. Tamisha. I keep saying Tanisha, the Iman Dynasty, can dance. And I think that jacket, she was giving you Janet tees, mama was giving you everything, giving you pure choreography, bitch, giving you choreo. A curio is a china cabinet that your grandmama have in her house, and it has all of her yardros and her porcelain dolls and maybe her fine china, if your grandma got fine china. If your grandma ain't got no fine china, the bitch ain't bought shit. But now you mad that I call your grandmama a bitch. I'm sorry. But my grandmama got fine china and 2 curios. But anyways, what was I saying? It restricted her movement. So she was giving you choreo. Mama was giving you, because they did Janet Jackson, Pleasure Principle. And I don't know the word, but anyways, I think it was the Pleasure Principle. Yeah, it was the Pleasure Principle. So she was giving you up, hitting it out, shoulders out, kickball chain. But it was just, I think the outfit itself was a little restricting for the dancing. So you have 2 groups over there, and they came to the conclusion that this side, that got the pork chop was a drag, she got eliminated, but they had a wall of first eliminated girls from their season. And there was some that I didn't realize were first eliminated from their season. Like, I think Shangela won. They had a whole while, and when you think about them now in hindsight, how much they have grown, is that they were eliminated first in their season. Like, oh my God, I didn't know. And so they're coming to the conclusion that, okay, maybe we're not out for the count, but I like what Tanisha said. Tamisha looked around and said, well, bitch, I'm the only black girl, so please don't vote me out. Bitch, that's how you play a race card, bitch. That's how you play the race motherfucking card. Because you in the field of lily whites. Snow. Bunnies. Pilgrims. Mayonnaise. Saltines. And you the only person of color. I'm the only black folks. I'm the only nigga, so please don't vote me out. Bitch, that's how you play the race card. Get up into their emotions. Get up into their feelings. Because Mama Ruth said, all is not lost. You have to vote one of them off the island. Now, in my mind, I see, even though that person may get voted off, that person is going to come back somewhere in the season. Because it is unfair to vote somebody off without seeing None of them saw each other's lip syncs. None of them know them. They may know them, from the circuit or whatnot, but they didn't see what they can do. They don't have a scorecard or a foundation to sit on. Like, okay, you didn't won 2 challenges, you've been in the bottom 3 times. They don't have that. So to vote somebody immediately off of looks or off of votes or whatnot, when you have no kind of criteria, they may get voted off. But RuPaul is going to bring them back somewhere, somehow. So that is my review of season 13 of RuPaul's Drag Race. I didn't watch Untucked. I think I normally watch it, but I thought it was going to be boring like the first episode. But anyways, I'm rooting for Tamisha Iman because that is who I know. I've met her a couple of times. She even may know who I am. She may not know who I am. I think everybody knows who the Sebastian Alexander Bonet is. I did make, even though I ain't win, but I made my presence known when I was on the stage. And then with my YouTube channels and stuff. Everybody knows the Sebastian Alexander Bonet. I am the big boy. I am the only, well, no, I'm not, bitch. No, I'm not. There's a couple of fat motherfuckers in the big boy clan when it comes to Bonets. And I use motherfuckers and fat in very loving terms. There's myself. There's Genesis de Mornay Bonet, which is my cousin. There is another fat Bonet that's on the male side. Oh, we the only 2 fat Bonets. No, there's another fat Bonet. He ran to something and won something. We had about 2-3 fat Bonets. There's only a couple of us fat boys in the Bonet. And I'm working on toning this shit up. I really am. But that's neither here nor there. So with that being said, I am your boy. And I say again, the Sebastian Alexander. No, side note, nobody was using the until I started using the. And I was very hip on pageantry. Nobody was using the until I came out about 15 years ago. Hold on, I'm 40 now. I did my first pageant when I was like 25. So yeah, about 15 years ago when I came out and established myself, because the adds a level of distinguishedness. It adds a level to the name. But nobody was using the until I'll put that shit out there. I was the first the of anything out there. The Sebastian Alexander Bonet, the articulator of the pageantry scene. Child, what? I might not win no categories, bitch, but let my hand touch the mic. Let me get, no, I won categories now. I won no pageant. I won categories, but let my hand touch that mic when it comes down to question and answer. Because I can write a speech for anybody for presentation, bitch. I can write a sickening speech. And you can sit there and you can practice it and you can rework it and get your diction and your enunciation together. And you can be the epitome of spoken word during presentation. But darling, when you have to think on your feet, you get that mic for question and answer, and Aisha Dupree reads that question. When Calexis Davenport reads that question. When Miss Coffee reads that question, you have to be able to drown out the noise of the audience, be able to hear the question, process the question, get your points together in which you're going to speak about, and then let it orate. That's it, bitch. Orate. Speak, orator. Speak, honey, out of your mouth. Normally for question and answer, I come up with 3 points. Just like a paragraph paper, not a paragraph, but like a paper in English. You have your introduction. It's your first paragraph. You have 3 points, which is his second and third and fourth paragraph. And then you have your closing. That is a good question and answer. That is a good, come up with your 3 points. And once you get your 3 points in your head, then you can expound. And not just expound, you have to be able to articulate. You have to be intelligent. You have to be, I'm not going to say that, never mind. I was about to say something, never mind. I'm not going to do that because people are going to be mad at me, girl. I'm not going to say that. But anyways, This is your boy, the Sebastian Alexander Bonet, and this is my review of Season 13, Episode 1 of the multi-Emmy Award-winning show, RuPaul's Drag Race Team Iman.